Ooh, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Let's press start. Let's load a game. We're going file 3, and as you can clearly see, we have to explore Diagon Alley. I get it, because it rhymes a little. So I guess we're just going to walk into each one of these buildings just to see what's going on. So we're in the magical menagerie right now. A crate of purple toads have escaped in the back of my shop, but I have to stay up here for my customers. If anyone goes back there and loads them back into the cages, I'll reward them handsomely. Handsomely, you say? That sounds pretty good, Mr. Menagerie Man, or something. Alright. Step 1, we're going to inform us on this guy. See what we're working with. Step 2, we're going to check the Folio Broody to double see what we're working with. And it looks like he is weak to Verdimillious, which is what we are going to do. How much is that going to do? 17 is fine. Ron has been... He took 4 damage and he got some weird status affliction. I'm not entirely sure of what that was. I did a bit of fighting off camera and I did get Verdimillious Duo, so let's try that out. 35 is pretty good. I think I'm going to do a pack rat here, because he's like one shot from dying anyway. Ron's taken like 6 damage. He's taken 10 damage total. It's really fine. I think I could finish it with a Flipendo. I was not able to finish it with a Flipendo. I think Ron can finish it with a Flipendo. There we go. Critical hit. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And I get a Wig and Will potion, which is always nice. And I get a purple toad. I guess I'll get some more. I'll just keep going until there are no more toads left, maybe? Is that going to be enough to kill, or...? Yes, it is, because Ron gets another critical hit. Are you kidding me? Perfect. And Ron levels up. And Scabbers learned a new trick, which we will try probably in this next battle. Alright, well, step 1 is going to be Verdimillious Duo. Because it just does so much. Let's try a Ratnip. It does 20 damage. And I think it paralyzed a little. So... I'm not going to lie. I'm really liking these rat attacks. They're just so nice. Only 2 more left. Thanks, Harry. And we are making great time with this toad catching. I think I could just do a Verdimillious Uno here. That only did 21. I'm going to pack rat. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I don't really think I need to, stun him. So I guess I'll just do some of this. Ron is still, giga paralyzed. Let's do a Flipendo. Gotta save our magic points. Because I've been a little too liberal. Only 1 left to go. Time to finish the job. And then we get to collect that handsome reward, question mark. And you know, I think we're just going to go all out for this one. Verdimillious Duo. We're going to steal. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Ron is paralyzed again. I don't know what these toads have against Ron, but... I mean, I guess I'm not complaining, because it's not like he's going to paralyze both of us, right? No, because he just keeps going for Ron. Like, non-stop, man. It's crazy. There we go. The last toad has been defeated. We get a Wiggenweld potion. And now we can return it to the front. Do we return it to the front, or do I actually have to, like, physically put them in the cages? That I'm not sure. Thank you for capturing the toads. Here's a famous Witches and Wizards card as your reward. Give up a purple toad. You 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 have found a new famous Witches and Wizards card. Perfect, perfect, perfect. What's going on in the Groucho Marx shop? Gamble and Japes. Anything in here? Anything on the shelves for me that I could do the old 5-finger discount on? Sorry, we're closed at the moment. I've laughed myself silly. Okay. It's not looking like there's anything up here. Let's go back down. I guess we can't buy a new Groucho Marx or whatever. The bookshop. Flourish and Blots. Let's talk to Ron's mom. I've always enjoyed the cookbook section here. Let's talk to Ron's dad. Bookends. I've never enchanted bookends. They'll be next. This guy's got a this guy's got a hobby, and I just have to respect that. Maybe I could learn a spell from these books here? No, but I do get a wizard's card. A witches and wizards card. Anything up here? There's Ginny and Hagrid. Hello again, Harry. Hello, Hagrid. What are you here for? Gilderoy Lockhart himself is here to sign his new book, Magical Me. Lockhart wrote most of the books in the school list this year. I wonder why. Look, there he is, Gilderoy Lockhart. Look at this guy. Harry Potter, how historic for us to meet at last. What better moment could there be to announce that I am taking the post as teacher of Defense Against the Dark Arts at Hogwarts? Oh yeah, I guess you would have to fire Quirrell after his little incident. If you don't know, watch the finale to my Sorcerer's Stone video. And here comes Draco, by the way. Historic. Bah. You'd think Potter had done something worth remembering. Leave him alone, Draco. Looks like Potter's got himself a girlfriend. No, I haven't. I mean, no, she isn't. I mean, mind your own business, Malfoy. I think maybe I heard Dad calling me. I'll just go see what he wants. Surprised to see Harry with someone as famous as Gilderoy Lockhart, Malfoy. Not as surprised as I am to see you in a shop, Weasley. I suppose your parents will go hungry for a month to pay for any books you buy. Oh my god. Just going in for the kill. Why you? Don't let him get to you, Ron. He's not worth it. But interesting. I'm excited to see how Gilderoy Lockhart's classes go. Well, I'd best be back on my way. See you back at Hogwarts, Harry. Anything back here besides Mr. Lockhart? You and I, Harry, here together in one place. That's front page news. That it is. All right, well, let's go down here to see Draco and his father talking to Ron's father. Well, 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 Arthur Weasley. Hello, Lucius. Are you being paid overtime at the ministry? I hope being a disgrace to the name of wizardry is at least worth your while. You and I define disgrace differently, Lucius. I'd say so, judging from the tattered books you're buying. I know you care nothing about shaming yourself, but your children? I'm warning you, Malfoy. Arthur, no. All right. You won't provoke me further, Lucius. There's no further need to. Come, Draco. I guess we know where Draco gets it from. My cauldron feels heavier. Your arms are probably just getting tired. Hogwarts Express will be leaving soon. Why don't you go look around Diagon Alley for a while, Harry, and come meet us here when you're ready to go. And don't forget to buy your second-year school books, Harry. All right, well, let's do that right now. Hello, second-year books will cost 50 sickles. Yes, let's buy. Thank you for your visit, Mr. Potter. I'm assuming I don't have to buy them for Ron, too, but... well, it's too late now. I think I have to go to the robe shop up next. I don't think I need any more potions. I could just get them from battles. The brooms. Okay, I could buy some quality Quidditch supplies. I guess I could buy all of them. Quidditch helmet. Chudley cannons. Let's buy a robe. Let's buy a belt. Oh, shoot, and I forgot. I gotta buy for Ron, too. Here you go, Ron. A Chudley Cannons jersey. Super. Thanks, Harry. I've got to give you something in return. Have this football card. You receive a football card. Thanks, I didn't know you collected football cards. I don't. I got it from a pack of chewing gum. You could probably trade it for something at the trading card shop if you wanted to. Okay, thanks, Ron. Interesting. Well, first of all, let's boost Harry up here. And then he needs a belt. I mean, the belt is fine. It's not anything special. And I'm assuming Ron has his Cannons jersey over here. Let's give him a helmet, too. And actually, let's see what the Cannons jersey does for Ron here. Remove the garment, and then we'll put it back on. That's only +7, so we're probably gonna put the robe on him. I think this is probably worth it, and I still have the football card, right? I know you like this, these Chudley Cannons guys, but this just seems way better. Let's put on another Quidditch helmet for him. And do I really need a rope belt? I don't think so. Anything in here? 156 sickles. All right, Ron, you are getting yourself a new belt. Okay. All right, let's equip a rope belt for Ron Weasley. Perfect. And now I think we could get going. I have to check out the card shop, but first let's check out the owl shop. That's a fine-looking owl you got there. Thank you. Her name is Hedwig. Okay, well, I guess that's it. Maybe one of these owls has something for me? One of them does have something for me. Nice. Anything in the paintings? Doesn't look like it. Well, thank goodness I went in there and... Come to think of it, why did the owl have that? Was it sitting on it like an egg? Anyway, let's trade this. That's not where you trade it. All right, let's trade this football card. Harry Potter, remember me? Of course, you run the famous Witches and Wizards Card Collectors Club at school. How was your summer? All in all, I'd rather have spent it at Hogwarts. Have you heard about the new famous Witches and Wizards card combinations? No, I've been a bit out of touch. Well, some of the old ones have been taken out of circulation. Also, there are new card combinations to use when you're in a tight spot. Could use some new combos. I still remember the Confused Lunch combination. Worst card combo ever. So when you use the correct 3 cards in a combination, the results are much better and more useful. I heard you don't even have to go to the Card Collectors Club room to trade anymore. You could trade just about anywhere. That's good to know. Walking all the way up to the Card Collectors Club room on the 5th floor at Hogwarts was exhausting. Something else to tell you. There are secret chests in Hogwarts you can't open until you collect all the cards in a particular category. You know, Famous Witches and Wizards cards aren't the only cards I collect. I also collect football cards, too. Well, have I got the thing for you? I've got a card like that. You give up the football card. This is brilliant, thank you. And I have something to trade for it. You receive a misprinted Wendelin card. It's a misprinted Wendelin the Weird card. You can't use it in a card combo, but it's still pretty rare. What's the misprint? It says she was burned at the stake 118 times. Even she didn't enjoy it as much as that. Who would? Oh, wait, no, I meant even she didn't enjoy it as much as that. Still getting used to these weird cadences, man. But I mean, I guess that's good to know that I could just go to the Wizard Card Collectors Club whenever. Or I could get card combinations whenever. Because I remember how involved the Card Collectors Club was back in the day. And by back in the day, I mean last school year. Dual Pack Rat? I probably should have... Oh, wait, no. Ron's at max. Ron's at max MP. We're fine. All right, you're just going to keep doing Flipendo, Harry. And then, Ron, you are going to finish him off. Perfect. I think maybe I do this fight here. I heal up, and then I go to the Hogwarts Express. Something tells me that's what I should do. I think I got everything I need to in Diagon Alley. Even the Wendelin card. Which is pretty nice, if I do say so myself. Maybe I'll get it graded with, I don't know, the Wizard card graders. Or something, I don't know. Let's do a Vermilius. I haven't seen that spell in a while. And it's still not enough to kill. Are you kidding me? That's why you haven't seen it in a while. Alright, Flipendo Uno. Perfect. Gonna collect our experience. Ooh, that is a lot of stuff. I'm pleasantly surprised. Actually, let's buy some more potions, speaking of which. It's always nice to just have a bunch of these, so let's buy 5 more of you. And then let's buy, like, I don't know, 2 more of you. That seems pretty good. And now, we're going to go back to the hospital. I can see that you're hurt. Would you like me to heal you? Yes, please. You're completely healed. That should feel better. And now, we're going to go back to the bookshop. Oh, wait. Let's see. Do I have to... Okay, you already have your books, Mr. Potter. I don't have to buy them for Ron. And there's Harry. That makes all of us. We're off to King's Cross Station. Some time passes. Here's the new hourglass animation. I don't think we've seen that before. I still say we could have flown here. I installed the invisibility booster in the car just for these situations. Hurry along now. We need to go through the hidden entrance at platform 9 3/4 for the Hogwarts Express. I'm just glad Percy and the twins went on ahead. You first, Ginny. Will be right behind. Ooh. Hurry, boys. The train will be leaving soon. We'll be waiting at the platform to see you off. We better go through together. We've only got a couple of minutes. All right. That's weird. What happened? Why can't we get through? The entrance has been sealed. We're going to miss the train to Hogwarts. What are we going to do? Portal to platform 9 3/4. It's sealed. All right. I saw the strangest creature just now hiding in the shadows. It looked to be part baby and part bat. Very creepy. Something tells me that's probably a boss fight. Bat Boy from those magazines, maybe? I don't know. Traveling alone, are you? You do well to keep a good eye on your luggage. Maybe I could go to platform 9 5/8 through here? No. Yeah, it was worth a shot. Let's go down here, see what's going on. Hello, do you have the time? Oh, you aren't wearing a watch. Never mind then. All right then. Anything in the cars I could loot? No, that would be insane. I don't think Harry would do that. Burp. I beg your pardon. The French fries I've just eaten are giving me awful indigestion. Well, thanks for that, I guess. All right. Let's not talk to these guys, maybe. Anything up here? There's the car. Harry, the car. We could fly the car to Hogwarts. We just have to follow the train. Mom and Dad don't need it. They can use flu powder to get home. All right then. Come on, Harry, get in. The train must have left by now. I suppose we don't have any choice. There's Dobby. He's back. I'm sure the great Harry Potter will thank Dobby later. Dobby, you piece of crap. You're the one that sealed the entrance. All right, the flying Anglia. Fly Mr. Weasley's magical car to Hogwarts. Press left and right on the control pad to steer the car left and right on the screen. Fly through the train's smoke rings to make the car speed up. Your score depends on how fast the car is flying. And I missed another thing. So I guess we'll collect these coins, which I'm assuming are good. Maybe? Question mark? That's a lightning bolt? Oh, wait, these are the smoke rings. Okay. Let's go for the... What the heck? Are you kidding me? Alright. I think I'm doing well. I got like 709, 802. Maybe I'm... Yeah, because I'm moving farther up on the screen. So I'm assuming that's right. I'm going to collect this coin here. Is that even a coin? I don't even know. All right. We're so back. I think I should not have pressed the A button. I'll probably figure this game out like later in the minigame screen. I think I'm supposed to be collecting the coins. So I'll go for it, but it's not going to be pretty. All right. Ah, shoot. I don't know what's going on with this train, man. It's blowing smoke everywhere but where I am. I guess that makes sense. It is a magic train after all. Ah, shoot. I'm losing it. All right. Looks like we landed. All right. Well, I think I did that right. I'm not too sure. We're stuck in a tree, so I guess we didn't do it that right. Are you all right, Ron? Look at my wand. It's broken. We'll fix it later. Right now, we got to get out of this tree. You're stuck in the Whomping Willow. Well, womp to that, I guess. See what's going on here. Let me go out on a limb, as they say. What kind of enemies can we find on the tree? Okay, the tree itself. I was going to say the tree themselves, but there's only really one tree. All right, what do you do? You're probably weak to fire, which I don't have. Oh, you're weak to nothing. All right. And you resist to nothing. So I guess we'll just use our Verdimillious. I mean, 14's pretty good. And it's only doing 9. It's only doing like 8 to 9 to me, so. Something tells me this is alright. 30 is pretty good. Verdimillious Duos putting in the work. Let's use a pack rat. I almost think this might be a trap, come to think of it. Because if Ron's using a pack rat all the time, then he's not getting experience with his other spells. Though, I mean, he did say his wand was broken, so how much are those other spells really gonna work for him? If you know what I mean. There we go. We killed the willow branches. And I found 2 Grand Wiggenweld potions. Oh my god, I gotta fight more of these. I guess we'll just keep walking down, and then if I find another one, you already know what's gonna happen. Verdimillious Duo. Perfect. This is why I bought all those pepper up potions, man. Give me a pack rat. Alright. This rat is the freaking MVP, man. Let's do a Vermilius. And that's enough to kill. Perfect. Another Grand Wiggenweld. Alright. Let's use a pepper up potion on Harry. 30 magic points have been recovered. Perfect. Escape from the Whomping Willow is our current quest, so let's do that real quick. But not before we fight another Kree. What the heck are you? Alright. We're going to scope out the scene. You're like a tree person, man. Okay, we're going to go like that. A bow truckle is weak to fire. And it could power up strength, so that is a little scary. But I mean, I guess first we could steal another Grand Wiggenweld potion. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, Scabbers. And that looks like a power-up. So we gotta watch out. Maybe I could fall back on all those Grand Wiggenweld potions I've been stockpiling. Hopefully not, though. That only did 20. Are you kidding me? Whoa. Spell backfired. Because his... Oh my god, I forgot. The spell backfired because his wand is broken. I keep saying it. And then I keep forgetting. Okay, we gotta be careful. I guess I'll just flipendo here. That was really freaking underwhelming. Alright, it's doing like 18 damage to me. Harry's only at 50 health. Oh my goodness. This is really bad. Alright, it's going to be Verdimillious Duo. And then, Ron, do you think you could kill this Bowtruckle here? Perfect. Now I'm kind of freaking out because of the... the backfires, man. That was horrible, by the way. Vermilius should be enough to kill the Willow Branch. And now to deal with this thing that just keeps powering up like it's nobody's business. I think I'm going to use a... Step 1's going to be Pepper Up Potion. And then, Ron, you're just going to have to wail on this thing, man. Ron, you might faint again. Or not. Alright, Verdimillious Duo. This fight is getting a little sketchy. I'm not particularly... Spell backfires, which is not very good for me. Harry, looks like you're going to have to deliver the kill blow. Verdimillious duo right here. Perfect. Found 2 Wiggenweld potions and a Grand Wiggenweld potion, and Harry levels up. So we are actually looking pretty good. Should I go back for that? Probably. No. Alright, so it looks like we're going to have to fight a boss here. So let's... Harry's at max. Ron needs to heal himself up. So we are going to use some potions here. I have a lot of Wiggenweld potions, and I am not afraid to use them outside of battle because... I don't know. If I'm using them inside of battle, then it means I'm not doing as much damage as I probably could be doing. You know what I mean? And now I'm just thinking, like, I'm wasting time probably getting beaten up like it's nobody's business. Step 1, we're going to Informus. See what's going on here. Looks like Informus didn't give me anything. So I'm assuming it's just like a bigger branch. I'm going to Ratnip here, actually. Now he should be stunned or something? I don't know. I guess we're like really just like catching up because we kind of wasted a turn on Informus. And Verdimillious did nothing, by the way. So let's try a Vermilius. See how much you do. 14's pretty good. 20 is fine, but I don't really like that. How much is a Flipendo going to do? Let's see. 12 is fine. It's probably just wail on him with Vermilius. Is the method. Alright. Let's see how much Harry does. Okay, 13 is fine, I guess. This boss was not nearly as hard as that knight, by the way. Let that be known. Because that knight was freaking brutal. I guess it's because we didn't have any like gear or levels. And I keep forgetting Ron's wand can backfire now. Which is a... It's something alright. There we go. We killed the branch at least. And we gotta get Ron's wand fixed like yesterday, man. Ron levels up. I was gonna say do one more fight for the road before I get off the Willow. However, it is not looking like it's in the cards for us. Glad we're out of there. Of all the trees we could have crashed into, we had to hit this one that hits back. Look, there goes the car. Car, come back, car. Oh no, Dad's gonna kill me. We'll look for it later. We need to get up to the school. Alright. I'm on the Hogwarts ground. So maybe if I just follow this path, I should get to Hogwarts right now. There it is. All right. The feast has already started. Everyone should be in the Great Hall, but we've still got to be careful. Right, we don't want Filch, the caretaker, or sneaky cat Mrs. Norris to spot us. It'd be worse if Snape saw us. He's the nastiest teacher at Hogwarts. Speaking of, here he comes. Perhaps you should call me Professor Snape. Oh no! You seem very happy for a guy saying, oh no. We can explain. So the train isn't grand enough for the famous Harry Potter. We were blocked from the platform. Silence. What about the headline in today's Evening Prophet? Flying car mystifies non-magical folks. That was us, but there was no other way we could... Silence. What do you know about the damage done to a valuable Whomping Willow on the school grounds? It was an accident. Silence. Alright, well, yeah, Snape, you just have to ignore what I said before when I said I'm gonna fight a bunch of these guys to steal their potions. If you want them to be silent, Severus, perhaps you should stop asking them questions. If you failed to catch the train, why didn't you just send an owl with a message? I didn't think. This is a serious matter, and I'm afraid your parents will have to be informed. Okay, that's a low blow, Dumbledore. And I should warn you that if anything like this happens again, I will regretfully be forced to expel you. You're lucky this isn't my decision to make, Potter. Really, you're going to tell Harry's parents all about this. In the meantime, you both will take a detention. You'll be told where and when later. Now report to the Gryffindor dormitory at once. Hogwarts has undergone some changes during the summer breaks, so finding your way may prove to be difficult. There's been a map placed in the central hall of each floor to guide you. Kindly refer to these maps to find your way around. Now, good night. Okay, now we're talking. We better get to the Gryffindor dormitory before we get into any more trouble. All right. Well, we will find our way around the new and improved Hogwarts in the next adventure. As always, I will save off camera.